I'm joined with West New York Town Attorney Gilberto Garcia. So, Mr. Garcia, today's meeting was a special meeting, and one of the large topics of conversation, as has been the case in recent weeks, was this sign ordinance. So, there was a lot of arguing and a lot of off-topic conversation today. So could you sum up for our viewers exactly what kind of changes were made?
The changes that were made were specifically related to changes in the prior ordinance to comply with Supreme Court decisions on permissible freedom of speech signage, which deals with non-residential. That's number one. Number two, we wanted to make very specific, as a result of all the improper raising of arguments that had no merit, the fact that the flag of the United States or any other country or any organization, including religious, sports, fraternal, any of those flags are permitted. It was always the intention that those flags would be permitted. What is not permitted is a commercial flag of a business advertising outside of a building.
Okay, that's pretty clear. And now, beyond that, were there any other additional changes you think would be worth noting?
The additional changes were more procedurally related to sections where the fines will apply.
Okay. And then, again, another hot topic this meeting was the TV on wheels of Mr. Frank Ferrero. So I understand as far as that goes with, moving vehicles and signage, I understand that's remained largely the same.
Remains largely the same. It is prohibited. It was prohibited by the former ordinance. It's more specific now. It's an attention caller. It's a traffic safety issue, and it annoys the neighbors. I mean, would you want it in your apartment building constantly smashing at you? I don't think you would. Most people wouldn't. So we go by what the reasonable neighbor is looking for in terms of quality of life, and that's the decision that we have made.
Okay, and so then
it's not only Mr. Ferraro's, it's any other type of vehicle.
Well, right, it applies to all vehicles.
Correct.
And it doesn't just have to be it could just be any car passing through West New York, right?
That's correct.
All right. And
if you pass through West New York, you're not stable in a place. That's not covered by the ordinance.
Mm-hmm. So it's only if you're parking and creating a disruption.
Correct. If Mr. Ferraro wishes, as he claims, his freedom of speech rights, which are only commercial speech and they have limitations. But if he wants to express them, he can drive around town.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. And the final vote of the ordinance will be February 20th, 7 p.m.?
That is correct.
All right. Thanks, Mr. Garcia.